Welcome, huge movie fanatic Nate, stopping on by, having already reviewed the movie and Blu-ray of Kino Lorber's recent Blu-ray release of this film, and owning this, I thought it only made sense to stop on by and do a showcasing of this as well, which is the, I can only assume, the original North American VHS release of, what's this called? Pray for Death. I'm pretty sure I got this, me and Matt is the guy I started this channel with. We used to work at this mom and pop video store, and the owner had two of them, and I'm pretty sure when the owner closed one of them before they closed the one we worked at, I'm pretty sure I may have acquired this when the owner closed the other store video store location they had. Very possible I acquired this at that time, maybe 2009, 2010-ish, but I'm pretty sure that may be where I got this from. But at any rate, no matter where I got it from, stopping on by to, God, that's big, showcase this big box original, North American VHS release of Pray for Death. As we can see in the back bottom corner, copyright, package design, 1986. The art department. That's so vague and kind of stupid. That's great. But this video cassette release is nearly 40 years old. 39 in fact. Taking a closer look at the front cover of this big box VHS cassette release. God, these are really cool. It's, if you can see it, if you could see it in real life and hold it, you'd be like, wow, that's big. As you can see, we've got a quote on the top. Sho Kosugi. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Sho Kosugi, the hottest kick since Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee. That's a quote from USA Today. It's not anyone that works at the magazine, it's the magazine's actual opinion itself. It makes you wonder which page of the magazine has that opinion, but panning further down the big box front cover, we've got the the big box VHS cover artwork. It's hard to say. I don't know what the original theatrical poster looked like. Maybe it's this. It's very possible. But yeah, oh my God, this is a really big image. Some of this stuff looks like it's possibly, yeah, when I look at the spine, it's possible that this front cover is a little sun faded, but it's not too horrible. It looks like the flesh tones and stuff are really muted, so maybe the flesh tones really got it by the sun, but a lot of the other stuff like the red and the blue kind of stayed to be relatively okay. But as you can see, the main image of him in his little ninja helmet there, and they got three little images, him doing his ninjutsu stuff, one of them just doing a mad face of like, and then another shot on the bottom picture is him with his ninja helmet on, but the ninja, the Optimus Prime, mouth protector flaps are actually open. You can see his little transparent black fabric, maybe if you can, across his face there, and he's like, I don't know, how he knows whether or not to open his Optimus Prime face mask or when to keep it closed. Only he knows when that is going to happen. But as you can see under that third picture on the bottom, it says USA Home Video Cassette. You've got your abbreviated credits on the bottom as well. From American Distribution Group, you've got not copyright, rated R as well. Taking a look at the right spine on the top, looks like you got catalog number 217-938, USA for USA, what are they calling this? USA Home Video, which would go on to be, I think, am I correct in saying they'd go on to be like live, and then all of the iterations from USA to live to that name I hated, Artisan Home Entertainment, and just turned into Lionsgate, and it's just like, yeah, but I'm pretty sure this is live before live became live, back when it was USA Home Video. We've got, it's kind of interesting how they've got the image from the front cover on there, kind of, instead of being up and down, it kind of goes with the slanted way that they present the title and stuff. So I guess that only makes sense because the title was presented that way, so why not have the image present that way, and kind of a widescreen kind of a photo they got. Well, look at how the title kind of goes over the image there. That's kind of cool. Got your Pray for Death font there, Pray for Death in red, starring Sho Kosugi. Maybe Sho Kosugi. You know, I always want to do an H for his last name, but there's no H in his last name. Sho Kosugi. How about that? VHS on the bottom can be found, and if you don't know what that means, they put it, they put the word underneath there that says it's a VHS video cassette. Well, I guess video cassette doesn't mean VHS because they call Betamax video cassettes as well. So instead of, in this case, instead of being a Betamax video cassette, as you can see, it's a VHS video cassette. Taking a look at the left spine, very similar to the right, except no catalog number on top, just USA. And as so often is the case with some spines, sometimes one of them goes one way, and with this case, this is an example of the other spine going the other way. So instead of like the right, it running the title and stuff from top to bottom, this left spine, the title runs from bottom to top in case you want to have all of your titles going that way. It's kind of cool when they offer one or the other on each spine, so it's kind of cool that they did that on this release. And on the bottom it's a little different as well as it is on the top. It says VHS, but instead of video cassette under that, it says printed in USA. Taking a look at the top, really nice red here you got going on, but unlike the rest of the cover we've seen so far, the Pray for Death, well, because the background's in red, they can't put the title in red, so you've got a red background and a white font for Pray for Death. Also interesting how you've got all-important warning copyright information on the top, basically the top of this VHS release. Taking a look at the bottom, you've got blue with the red font, Pray for Death, and in case there's any confusion, there's a little 3 letters there that will hopefully clear up the confusion. This is a VHS video cassette. Taking a look at the back, you've got the red background in this case once again with the white Pray for Death. Not exactly sure. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah, I'll let them do that 39 years ago. Sho Kosugi, Master Ninja, which is kind of interesting. A couple of images that looks, the top one with Sho looks like kind of a promotional image, whereas the one underneath them is a you know, kind of a whatever, still not a, you know, it's a scene from the movie. So that's the guy, if you watch my review of the film, that's the guy who was in at least 2 Quincy Emmy episodes. One of them was one of my favorites by the name of Seldom Silent, Never Heard. He was the dad of the guy with the kid with Tourette's or whatever. But in this film, he's an evil henchman. I'm pretty sure I looked at the back of this as a kid and thought that looked like a kind of a cool death. The guy, you know, stuck to the door with the ninja weapon stuck through his throat or whatever. But yeah, a couple of kind of cool images. They shattered his American dream. The ninja, quote-unquote, master himself, Sho Kosugi, stars as Akira, a Japanese immigrant who starts a new life with his family in America, only to stumble onto the headquarters of a sinister gang of criminals when the gangsters begin a rampage of murder that takes the life of Akira's wife and threatens the lives of his 2 sons. Akira must step out of his quiet, peace-loving life and reveal his other identity, that of a perfectly skilled ninja, the most lethal and mysterious of all martial artists. He has sounded his warning to the brutal Limehouse and his henchmen. Stay away from my family, or you will pray for death. As we can see, it says a box office smash success. Now on video cassette. A full-length feature film on video cassette. Approximate running time 93. I was like, how long am I going to do that voice? I think we can stop with it now. Approximate running time 93 minutes / rated R. You can see here. Okay, yeah, see, look at this. USA Home Video, a division of International Video Entertainment, so IVE. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would, yeah, see, IVE. Later on in the late 80s, early 90s, they'd go on to add an L to it and become Live Home Video. And NBC, or NCB, oh, okay, I see what they did there. They're not NBC, they're NCB. Entertainment Group Company. We've already seen the other bit there. And look at this, a little bit of the box is so big, you can actually put advertising on the bottom corner here. Looks like, is this from a different video distributor? Looks like Tomorrow Entertainment also put out, it's also available, oh wait, no, it says, oh, maybe that's the production company. Also available from USA Home Video is Masterclass starring Sho Kosugi. I can't necessarily say I can read at my advanced age. Yeah, that little wordage underneath there, the little word on the, little packaging there. Yeah. So once you open up either the bottom or the top flap to slide out the video cassette, it's actually housed in this like plastic housing, and it's like that, and in this plastic housing, it's kind of interesting as you'll see what's in the plastic housing. In the bottom of the inside of the plastic housing, when you take out the cassette, it does say IVE with the trademark there. So just several years before they'd add an L to it and call it Live Home Video. But here's your IVE stamp on the bottom of the plastic housing. Taking a look at the video cassette itself, pretty standard stuff going on here. I guess this is what USA Home Video was doing in the, I guess, mid-80s. Kind of a silver shiny label with USA Home Video presents Pray for Death, although it's not the Pray for Death font that can be found on the cover. It is in red. I can only assume all of their labels are like this, silver with red print, but in this case it happens to be the right color for this film, Pray for Death. And on the bottom of the label you can see there, copyright 1985 for the release here of the film, Pray Productions Incorporated, all rights reserved. You can also see a video store security sticker that would beep, 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 beep if you tried to go through out the door with this without renting it. So it's presumably something that'll go beep, 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 beep if you try to steal this video cassette. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, we'll catch you on the next video. Stay away from my family, or you will pray for death. I don't know if that's gonna fly.